I am single and have never had a girlfriend. But
Really?
never. I'm 25, but I've decided, I think this might be the year. I think I said October. I said in October.
Why October?
It's after footy season, so I can get the footy out the road, then pay all my attention. But lo and behold, it comes to sort of July, and I thought, you know what, let's start putting out the feelers early.
Yep.
So I jump on the dating apps, and I match with an Irish girl who moved here the week that we matched.
Wow.
So she hadn't even been out in Melbourne yet. So our first 2 dates were magical. We went out to a rooftop bar in the city. Second date went to the Botanical Gardens, did a light show there. It was awesome. But she mentioned that around the office, everyone's talking about footy. She doesn't even know what they're talking about. Obviously, they don't have footy back in Ireland. And I mentioned that obviously I'm in love with football, and it's her suggestion, hey, why don't we go to a game of footy so you can show me what it's all about? And I said, are you kidding me? That is literally my perfect date. And on top of that, she goes, I actually live with my cousin who I brought over from Ireland, and I feel bad we're going on these cool dates and she's staying at home. Can I bring her as well and you bring a mate? And I'm like, hang on. You're asking me if it's okay if for our next date, I bring me best mate Tommy and we go watch Carlton playing the footy. I'm like, yeah, all right, we can do that, but next time we're doing something I want to do. Of course we can do that. So we went to the footy, and Tommy, right, he's British, and he said to me beforehand, he's like, mate, are you sure you want to bring her to the Carlton games? You know what you like of the football. You're an absolute mess. You're the worst version of yourself. Are you sure that's what you want to do?
Wait. What is that accent?
It was trying to be British. It was trying to be lad British. How far off the mark was I?
I mean, 2 points for trying. 2 points for trying.
All right, I'll ditch the accent. Anyway, I was like, mate, trust me, it'll be fine. And the game was Carlton-Port Adelaide. Now, Port Adelaide hadn't lost a game for 13 games, and Carlton were starting to come up. People were starting to believe that we could be a good team. Anyway, we're at the game, and it gets to half time. I'm super into the game. The two girls go to the toilet, and Tommy says to me, mate, I told you, man, you haven't even been paying them any attention. When you went up to go get some food before, they were telling me, mate, it's like we haven't even been here. They haven't paid me any attention. And they just weren't having a good time. And I said, I can't believe it. I can't believe that I was so naive. But that's all right. When they come back for the third quarter, I'll give them a lot more attention. Comes around to the third quarter, and we are piling on the pain to Port Adelaide. Like 4 goals turns into 5, turns into 6. And I cannot believe we are doing this to this team. So my attention is all on the football. It gets to 3-quarter time, and she has a really honest conversation with me. And she goes, Connor, and she's Irish, remember?
Oh, new accent unlocked. New accent. Okay.
She goes, Connor, you're such a nice guy, so I really don't want to hurt your feelings, but it's like I haven't even been here. My feelings are really hurt being here because you haven't paid me a second of attention. You've just been watching this game. This game can't be more important than me. And I was like, and I was there thinking in the back of my head, you just don't understand. It's like this.
You don't get it.
This is football. I appreciate you being here, but this is like the biggest game of our year. But at the same time, I was so apologetic. I said to her, look, I'm so sorry. You deserve better. And I owned up to it. And I said, I promise I'll make this up to you. She stands up and she goes, I really appreciate that, but we're just going to go get a drink. So I said, no worries. I'll catch you back here in the last quarter. She's gone 5 minutes. Turns into 10.
Oh, no.
Turns into 15. And Tommy, my mate, turns to me and says, mate, Carlton have stuffed you over all that many times before. You finally meet, the girl of your dreams, and they stuff you over again. Turns into 25 minutes, and they never come back. And I'm sitting there at the football without my date, without a girl I was really into. So that's my 1-pointer. So I've learnt my lesson. Never, ever bring a date to the football because I'll see the worst version of me.